Hello and welcome back to Drama Recap. It's Ronnie, your favorite drama recapper here on the internet. So let's jump into today's news story, which is kind of a couple days old at this point, but still wanted to talk about it because I think it's a topic that we haven't exactly explored very much on this channel yet, so I thought it would be a good one to end up covering. So today what we're going to be discussing is the Brittany Broski Spotify Wrapped drama. If you're not familiar, Brittany Broski is an influencer. She is the kombucha girl. That's kind of where she became, I guess, like famous or got her initial start from that little viral video that she had ended up posting, and ever since then she's really been a constant presence on the internet, and she really is someone that people enjoy because she is pretty funny. She comes off as really real. She doesn't seem like she's trying too much, and that she didn't try, or she was not actively trying for like the influencer lifestyle. It did just kind of end up happening to her, which I think people are always more of a fan of than people who were necessarily trying to become famous or trying to become influencers. Now, I do think eventually, much like everyone and everything, I do think the internet will maybe turn around on Brittany Broski a little bit and kind of get a little bit sick of her. She does have kind of that quirky girl energy, very much in the vein of Anna Kendrick, Jennifer Lawrence, Zoe Deschanel, and we kind of know how the public feels about them now. Personally, I like Brittany. I think she is more, I think she's funnier, and I think because she is an influencer, not necessarily a famous actress, I hope that she'll kind of avoid the public fate of those three previous women that I mentioned. And not saying that the treatment of those women were fair, or what will happen or has been happening to Brittany is fair either. I disagree with all of it, but just looking at trends in Hollywood and famous women in Hollywood, this is typically how it goes for them. This particular drama, though, is so dumb to me. Like, it is so dumb. So, if you're not familiar, Brittany Broski, kind of I guess a big, or I wouldn't even say a big, like a medium aspect of her kind of online presence is the fact that she really likes Harry Styles. She's a big Harry Styles fan. She likes his music. And she's not promoted Harry Styles. Harry Styles doesn't necessarily need promotion from Brittany Broski, but she's made that an aspect of her online presence is being a fan. People were a little shocked and maybe a little annoyed overall in the long run that when her Spotify Wrapped was posted, she posted her Spotify Wrapped, and Harry Styles was not in the top 5 artists of the year. Now, Harry fans really, really came for her because she has gotten to meet him, she's gotten to interview him, and a lot of the general sentiment of some of the tweets that these people were trying to put out was that Brittany Broski stole these opportunities from real fans. Like, real fans would have Harry in their top 5 on Spotify and blah, blah, blah. And then this kind of spun off into a whole conversation about stan culture and celebrity culture. Now, don't get me wrong, I definitely enjoy my few celebrities, and back in my heyday, I lived and died for the YouTubers that I loved and watched at the time that were popular. But as I've grown up and gotten older, I've realized that that is just a little bit cringe, if you will, or a little bit just slightly immature. However, there are still people, that are my age or older that still really are into the stan and celebrity culture, and that's totally fine. Like, if you are into that kind of thing, like if you love, like, I don't want to say standing, but if you love to be in a fandom of some kind, like, do you? And I am definitely in fandoms, and I love like celebrity gossip and celebrity kind of discussion, a la this channel. But I guess more of the fandoms that I get into are more surrounding like TV shows typically, so I can understand why people have like strong thoughts and opinions. But the way that these people were acting, saying that Brittany Broski was stealing opportunities from real fans and that she didn't deserve to meet Harry, it was just a little ridiculous. Like, first of all, he's just a person. Second of all, if it wasn't Brittany, it would be some other famous person doing it, like, not any random biggest Harry account follower or whatever on Twitter is going to get plucked out of obscurity. Like, everything in life is about like transaction. Like, what can you give me? What can I give you? Brittany fans, like people who are fans of Brittany, know that she liked Harry Styles, so watching a video of her getting to meet and interview Harry Styles would track big numbers and people would be really excited about that video. You know, two people that they love are meeting and interacting. Like, people just love that kind of stuff. And then Harry's team, Brittany is a big celebrity, not celebrity, but someone who has a big, large following. And like I said before, it's not that Harry Styles needs promotion, but collaboration is always a good thing and is never going to hurt you, or at least not necessarily it's going to hurt you. And so his team definitely would benefit from having Brittany, who is seemingly normal, right? Like, it's not like another like big time celebrity. It is just someone who, for all intents purposes, even though I just said it, she was a little bit plucked from obscurity to get to meet him, even though she does have this following. So it's kind of like a weird parasocial, making you not really realize what is actually going on kind of situation. And so, just like, I guess my word to the Harry fans is calm down. Like, and that's my words to every person in every fandom. Even though I'm not, like, I am in certain types of fandoms, I never really have that strong of opinions, and I just kind of let the fandom per se, or like the thing that I'm in, wash over me. Like, perfect example, not everyone's going to relate to this, but if you know me, you know my favorite show is Survivor. I love following Survivor. I'm in the Reddit threads. You know, I follow a lot of people on Twitter that discuss it. I listen to Rob Has a Podcast religiously. Like, and if you're into Survivor, you know that how these things can be. And a lot of people were complaining when Survivor came back from hiatus after the COVID kind of outbreak about this kind of new era. And personally, and this is just how I feel about most things, I am just going with it. Whatever the creators, producers, and this goes for anyone, whatever they want to do, I'll go for it. I'll go for the ride. As long as you're not actively hurting someone or actively trying to be cruel or mean towards people, then I'm fine with whatever direction you, and you is in the sense of entities of shows, people, products, whatever direction you want to go, I'm fine with it, as long as you're just not being a total dick at the end of the day, is how I feel. And I think Harry Stans were being dicks to Brittany, and I really do, and I don't think she deserved it. I don't think that just because she doesn't have Harry Styles in her Spotify Wrapped, doesn't mean that she's not a true Harry fan. On my Spotify, I have, for the last year and a half, done nothing but really listen to, like, Taylor Swift. But am I the biggest Taylor Swift fan in the world? Absolutely not. Like, I do think that she has a lot of flaws and a lot of issues, but I think that she makes good music. And that's really the end of it. And I think just overall, this is ridiculous. And I hope that she is doing okay with, like, being attacked for over something so stupid. Like, at least, silver lining of situations, at least she's being attacked over something where the vast majority of people, I think, are on her side. And she's not getting, like, an overwhelming amount of hate from everybody. Like, people are defending her, which I think can make it a little bit easier to navigate and handle these types of situations. So overall, that's my feelings on the Brittany Broski, Harry Styles, Spotify situation. I do hope that she is okay, and I hope that people can come back to earth a little bit and just realize that it's okay, it'll be fine, things are okay, nothing bad has happened here. So let me know what you think about this drama. Let me know what you think about my whole discussion of things I brought up in this video. Let me know if you agree, if you disagree, if I'm off, if I'm dumb. Let me know whatever you want to know. And until there's another drama to recap, I will talk to you next time. Bye.